everyone, welcome to my new studio. You may have already watched my little studio vlog I did on me moving in, but this video is going to be about me just showing you everything that's in here, explaining what they are, and yeah, just all that sort of stuff. So stick around, make sure you've liked this video and subscribed to my channel because I post regular videos every Thursday to do with my life as a small business entrepreneur. But I'm really excited to show you guys what I've done with this small space. If you've watched my last video, I'll link it up here. I came from quite a large space, and moving everything into this much smaller space, I thought it was going to be more of a challenge, but I'm pretty happy with everything I fit in here. It all seems to work pretty well. I'm pretty happy with what's in, like where everything is, and it's actually quite easy to get fabric out of here because I haven't got them like bound or anything. They're just sitting there free, like to, if I was to grab one out. I usually use two hands. I just have to be gentle with them, but yeah, it's, the fabric's just sitting there, it's not. But I reckon we will start this little tour. I think I'll save the fabric till last. I'm going to very slowly scan across them all. Alright, let's do this. So I'll do a quick scan of the room. Alright, so got all my fabrics there. Now on top, we have my Elna machine. I wasn't going to bring this, but then someone actually ordered something personalized, so I decided to just bring it and have it sitting on top of here. Originally, I was going to put them on the table, but I really like just having this all cleared off, so whatever task I need to do, it's ready to go. And then we've got my Singer Heavy Duty and my Experience 550, which is an Elna one. So they're all just sitting up there until I'm ready to use them. Because I only do really sewing now, maybe like twice a week. So yeah, I'm not really sewing that often, more packaging stuff up because I still have quite a bit in stock. So we have a weights thing. This is what I put all the fabric on. They're just like pieces of card. I will show you what that is. So they're comic book backing boards. I got the thick size and I got like just the normal, or the current, I think it's called, the current size. I could have got the magazine, but they were sold out quite a bit and I needed what, 300 and nearly 400 of these to fit it all. Okay, so in the shelving area, we have my lollies, which I eat. Oh my god, I've eaten so many of these instead of putting them in orders. But anyway, these go in my parcel orders because now I'm doing XL scrunchies and my hair claws. I'm selling a lot more parcels, which I don't usually sell a lot. So I'm able to put those in for Australian orders. I've got like a little bit of a stationery thing in here. So I got like my hot glue and stuff. I got like a stamp pad. They're things I use for like gift boxes. They're at the back because I don't really use them. I wasn't even going to bring them, but I decided to bring a couple just in case. They're my thank you cards. So it just has thank you on the back and a bit more information. The actual art design was done by Little Blank Spaces. This one is a different one, but I don't want to get that out right now. It's a pink one with a flower on it. And I'm pretty sure I'm out of my other one. Oh wait, no it's not. There we are, that's my other one. So I have 3 different art prints. This box here is what I package with. So that's just got all my stuff I need to package up orders with. So I just grab that, put it straight on the table, and grab a mat because I don't like using stuff on the table without a mat on there because I don't want to scratch it and stuff. In here we have, yeah, just some embroidery threads, some normal threads. And then in here we have stuff I use to make my DIY kits. So like there's the safety pins, there's like needles, and then I've also got some stickers in here as well. I think they're my, I don't really have them like well prepared or whatever, but there is quite a few in there. This one mostly has folder for elastic hair ties. I don't really have that many pre-made either, but I thought I would bring that just in case someone orders them. And I actually did have an order of them as soon as I moved, so I'm glad I brought them in. This thread as well. And then underneath here, that's all like Cricut stuff. Let's see if I can open it up. So I've got like Cricut vinyl, Cricut. I've got like, what I can do with the Cricut is like cut stuff. That's what that's for. That's in there. It's like an acrylic plate. I can engrave stuff and cut stuff. Yeah, I have the engraver and stuff in there too, which I haven't even opened or looked at. Okay, then we've got clips. So I have my beret clips and my alligator clips for my bows. I have my thin elastic, and I've also got my wide elastic. So I have about 100 meters, maybe 75 meters here. I haven't mentioned it in this video, but I mentioned it in the last one. A lot of my stuff that I have in bulk, that's all at home still. So my elastic, my packaging boxes, the box that's up there, all of the stuff that I don't need here and I can grab when I'm at the farm again, at my other house, or at my dad's, I can just grab it if I need it. Whereas this is enough for me at the moment, and just when I'm running low, I can just go and grab it, because I do go to Glengarry probably 3 times a week. I also have moved my market stuff in, so I won't need to go on the weekends anymore, but I do go there regularly to post all my orders, because I don't go to Traralgon Post Office. I do not like going to Traralgon Post Office. Yeah, I'll always go to Glengarry, even though it is 10 minutes more, but it's just, yeah, I much prefer going there. Okay, so in here, I've got 2 boxes, and they are full of materials that I only have maybe 2 to 4 pieces left to make a scrunchie. So yeah, there's not much material left of all these ones. I'm actually hoping to, with the sale I'm having tonight, try and clear them out, just so it's a lot easier for me. I don't have to be looking through, you know, all of this and then thinking I'm out of stock. It would just be easier if these boxes didn't have as much stuff in them, because currently there's probably maybe 50 to 75 fabrics that I'm almost out of. In this corner, we have some dodgy clips. When I say dodgy, they just have marks on them. These 2 bags, which are for my new headband collection stuff, I've sort of put a halt on those though, because of the move, and I've got a holiday planned in 10 days coming up. And then I'm also redoing my scrunchies. Like, I'm going to be doing a massive overhaul of my website and changing all the pictures, and first I need to work out if I'm going to be changing my scrunchie method. So yeah, I've sort of just put a halt on the new products. And then we've got down here, so these are fabrics. I've got my towel fabrics, and I have some velvets. These ones in here mostly are already on the shelf, but I've put the other like bits and pieces in here just because the shelf's already really full. I do have a few duplicates up there, especially for the velvets, which I might have to take out eventually if I do purchase new fabrics. We got my mask making fabrics, so that's all like the fabrics I have for my masks. I never sort of did both, like used my scrunchie fabric for my mask fabric, because all of this stuff is washed. It's pre-washed, and just I don't wash any of this fabric for my scrunchies because it's not clothing, it's not going to shrink. People don't really wash the scrunchies. If they do, it's fine. I've washed mine plenty of times, like just usually it's just because I mistakenly put in the wash. But yeah, I just want to keep this separately, like cleaner as well. So that's, yeah, all the mask stuff. In this one, I've got pre-cut fabric. So that's just pieces of fabric that are already cut into the size I need them for my scrunchies. This one looks nicer because I actually neatened this one up. But I'm actually pretty sure I'll be changing the length of my scrunchies. Usually it's 45 centimeters or 18 inches. Now I'm going to be doing 22 inches. 4 inches different, and these ones are all too short. So I'll probably be joining them together and making them like a special one-off scrunchie, which has 2 different patterns. I see they're quite popular at the moment. In these ones here, we've got, they're all mini fabrics for my mini scrunchies. I've also got a few almost made in here, just under there. So I've got some tubes as well. And yeah, I just have the actual pieces that have already been pre-cut. So that's like my mini box. In this one, that's all homespun cotton. So they're mostly for bows. This one underneath is poplin cotton, so that's like polyester and polyester and cotton, which I don't quite like them as much, but I thought I'd keep them anyway because I have quite a bit of it. I don't really use it. And then in this one, it's all my Christmas stuff. So it's Christmas scrunchies, and it's also got Christmas fabric in there at the back. So we've got that. Got my Cricut maker. Now this isn't plugged into anything. It's just all sitting at the back. I've been moving it to here and just sitting on the edge, and it's been fine. I've used it once since the move. I don't really use it that often, especially because I haven't really made any new sticker designs. I've only just got the original ones, my OG ones, and I've also already got the stickers over here that are already printed, and I haven't really needed to print any new ones. Like besides last week I had to print out one sticker I didn't have, so I had to print out. I usually print out like a sheet though, if that's the case. I'll like choose ones that I know I'm pretty low on and print some more out. Now we've got my Canon printer. This one is plugged in, and I have 2 sets of paper here. So I've got my normal paper, which I use for my invoices, and then I've got my label paper, which, yeah, it's like a sticker paper, like that. So I'll usually use this first, and then I'll take it out, put it up here. But yeah, that's all plugged in. The cord's over here. This one isn't wireless, or it can be wireless, but I don't use the wireless part for it. But yeah, I just plug that into my laptop. My laptop sits here, and then I can, yeah, plug it in. It works pretty well. This one isn't plugged in. I will put that down here as well, plug it in from there. But it's just sitting up there. I don't use it very often. We've got glue back here, and my machine oil, and my favorite melts, which are by Hannah Bell's Creations, and they are used in my melt thing. It always smells really nice in here. I've also got my pencil case that just has, yeah, just different highlighters and stuff in there. I haven't really touched that one since the move, like to put it in where it's pretty much meant to go. I just like to have it sitting there so I can grab it if I'm going somewhere else, so it's ready to go. So it's got like everything I need in stationery wise. I've also got my lamp. I haven't really used this table, so the lamp, yeah, I don't really need, but I brought it from the farm anyway. So the baskets, they have my pom-poms in it. I use those for my pom-pom bows and my scrunchies. That's pre-cut elastic, so they're already cut to the size that I need them. So there's there's that one, and then there's pre-cut fabrics which I haven't organized into here. So yeah, I've just been putting those in there to keep it tidy, otherwise they end up everywhere. And then up here, I just put lollipops in there because, you know, snacks and stuff, gotta keep that up. So yeah, we got lollipops, pens and pencils, like textures and highlighters. And then over here, it's just like a bunch of random stuff, like my flipper things, like blue tack and stuff, yeah. Then we've got a few of my notebooks. So here is the label paper, and that's normal white paper at the back there. And then we've got my other printer. So this is the printer I use to print stickers. This one is wireless. It connects to my laptop really easily. I've got my Cricut mats. They're just nicely popped into there. We've got Miss Flo. Hi! So she comes and says hi to me. Yeah, so we've got my receipts. This is pretty much what I had last studio, so I brought these from the farm, but I got my receipts. International, which is, well, that's not what's meant to be in there, but I just put it in there because I haven't been using international because I've been doing it all online. It's not even in there. Oh, there we go. So this is what I would usually use, but I've been doing all my parcels through Australia Business, so I get like a discount. But yeah, that's what was in there originally. Other than that's just like random sticker paper. And then we've got these, which were also international, but they're not doing envelopes anymore. And then we've got stamps, which there's one lone stamp sitting in there because I have my other stamps in the box over there. Got satchels, tracked envelopes, my display cards, which, yeah, I don't think there's many in here because I didn't print new ones. I don't think there's any in here actually. Yeah. There's usually display cards in, what's that? That's my PO. Yeah, I would usually have display cards in there. They're for my like bows and stuff. Transfer paper there for my labels. I do not have my heat press here because it is way too bulky and way too heavy because it's a proper professional one. So I left that at the farm. I only do like my labels maybe like once or twice a fortnight, so it's not really a big deal for me. I'll probably go out there maybe tomorrow and print, maybe tomorrow, and I'll have my printed transfer paper done, and I'll already have it aligned and ready to go, all the fabrics. So we've got cardstock, so that's just harder card. I think that's like I think it's like 240 GSM. A4 paper, or more A4 paper I should say. Sticker paper, so this has actual sticker paper at the bottom, but it also has a heap of these labels because sometimes when you print out, it only prints one. I don't think I could be bothered using the paper again to like, you can put it in like a different way and then it'll print out on the right one. I just haven't done that because usually I'm in a rush when I'm trying to print out labels, but I have been keeping them. Okay, over here we've got my matte vinyl sticker sheets. We've got a couple in there, there's more in here. They're my laminate which I use. And I've got more sticker paper here, but that's just random paper. Got my more tracked envelopes, so the A4 size, which I couldn't fit in like here. I've got some, these ones are CD mailers, and they're pre-stamped as well, so I've already got my stamp on them. Okay, so then underneath, we've got all the sizes. So we've got a heap of parcel mailers, A4 mailers, we've got A5 mailers, and then CD mailers. A couple, most of them are up there though. And then we've got marker stock, which are the actual scrunchies or like hair clips and stuff. The stuff I usually use, the bows and mini scrunchies and stuff like that, they're all in the shed at the moment, like with my market stuff. I've just got like a shelf out there, so yeah, they're at the house, but I wanted to keep like this sort of stuff quite close because these are the things that usually sell quite more often online. And then we've got over here, we have my really big mat, then we have two smaller ones, which they're just cutting mats. These ones are just cheap Kmart ones though, so I don't cut fabric on them. They're just usually, you know, just to keep the table from getting scratched. And then we've got the table. So we've got the PowerPoint there, and then we have over here, to keep the table nice and clear, all this, and it's already messy because I've already been using it, but yeah, just I've attached stuff to hooks and they just hang here, and it's just so much easier. It's keeping the table nice and clear, just not congested at all. And yeah, it just has all my things that I always use, so like my glue, my pens, like got my actual rotary cutter, I've got hand sanitizer in there even, and then like all my scissors, I've got paper scissors, I've got fabric scissors, and they're like my actual fabric scissors as well. So yeah, it doesn't look the neatest at the moment, but yeah, it's a really good little setup I have. I really love it like this. Just, I love having a clear table. Obviously it isn't clear at the moment, it's got my phone on there and my drink bottle, but yeah, you get the gist. Now under here we've got a chair, we've got a trash bin, and we have my scrunchie flipper thing, and then this box has all my cords in it. So before I put them in here, they're all sitting out here, it looked really messy, so I just did this. While not in use, there's all like the parts for the sewing machines, my like Apple chargers, and even my camera charger and stuff. So yeah, they're just all in there because I don't need them out at the moment. Maybe like my phone charger or my camera charger, but yeah, that's pretty much what I need at the moment. Okay, so over here we have this little stool thing. This was from Kmart, and it's also got storage inside. So inside I have my YouTube bag, which I got from YouTube. They sent it to me. I've got a few other like spotlight bags and stuff. And then I've got like my old market displays. So I could definitely put the old market displays somewhere else, but just for, I just put them in there because it was just easier for me. Now, I've also got a second bin because I found when I was doing my packaging or when I was doing my sewing, I was always grabbing the bin from the opposite side. So I just decided to move the second bin over here. Originally it was over underneath there, but I put all my market stuff under there anyway. Then we've got tissue paper. So this shelf was built by my boyfriend. He did a really good job. But I reckon it does like make the integrity of the actual desk a little bit more, like have a little bit more vibrations, because when I have my sewing machine on this side, it had more vibrations. So now I only sew on the other side, which is fine because I don't have both sewing machines out at the one time anyway. This is better for packaging and stuff. I can just grab the tissue paper out. The tissue paper at the back though, that's like the stuff that I was using previous to purchasing all this new tissue paper. So it's like all folded and like creased and stuff. So these are my labels. I don't have many of those left, so I do need to make more. I've just been putting my MacBook, my iPad, my hard drives, all that stuff under here as well, and they sit perfectly in there, and it's great. I can just grab them when I'm sitting here doing my work, like my YouTube channel or whatever. So easy, so convenient, and I prefer them being like hidden and stuff anyway. Then we've got this trolley. So I've been using this to put like materials in from over here, and then I will put them away at the end of the day or the end of the week. The other stuff, that's material to make my labels with. So I will be going to the farm probably tomorrow and doing that. And then yeah, there's just other bits and pieces down there. Now I have these like cupboard thing. It was a wardrobe. So we'll start from the top, I suppose. So we have more material. This stuff was very silky stuff, so it kept falling off, so I just decided to keep it in its own box. We have old scrunchies that are like, I use for my clearance scrunchies. This one's like offcuts, so I make medium bunny ears out of that, or small bunny ears actually. This one is more offcuts, more offcuts. Actually, they're some mini scrunchies as well. So they're already been cut into mini scrunchie size. And yeah, they've been cut into, some of these have been cut into normal size. The others are just pieces of like almost scrap fabric, but I use them for bows. And we got my deluxe hair claws. And then my original size rectangle claws. Got 4 scrunchie boxes. So that's what I have left from my 1000 scrunchies out of the 10 boxes. And then we've got more hair claws, more hair claws, hair claws. These are really old, the ones in here. These were my first scrunchies. As you can see, they've got different elastic and they are not completely made. I still have to sew across the elastic and sew the opening. So I might clearance those out as well, but I did bring them from the farm because some people still order some of the clearance ones. So some of these are on clearance, the fabrics. So I just thought I'd bring them from the farm just in case someone does order one of them. And then we've got more hair claws. Down here, fold over elastic. Got heaps of that. I got my DIY packs. They're not made, I still have to make them. There's an ironing board, and there's also all of my boxes. So I brought 1 box of each of my mailers because this little section here was perfect size for it. So what we've got is, I think that top one's A5. That one's actual parcel boxes. And then the bottom one, I think is that would be a CD, I reckon. I usually write what they are on the side, I just haven't done that yet. Then I've got my iron as well. They're spare boxes, so I've got quite a few of them. And then on the other side, we've got more fabric, more fabric. These ones are from last year. They're not completely finished, but there are quite a few scrunchies in there which I need to clearance out. Then we've got offcuts again. So I usually try and keep them quite neat, but yeah, a little bit hard sometimes. In here, there's baby headbands. So a lot of them are actually pre-made that I made the other week. And then all of these ones I still have to make. That one, they're just really thick fabrics, or like a lot of them. More fabric. Then we've got more offcuts, but they're quite large offcuts, so I could use those for scrunchies. And then in here, I have heaps of tubes. So when I do change to my other size scrunchies, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, to be honest, because they're all 18 inches, they're not 22. But yeah, we've got those. And then further down, we have a bunch of pre-cut bows in there, more fabric in here. They're mini pre-cuts, so they're my mini bows. And then we have all the bow fabric. So we've got like my licensed prints, prints that are like not of something, they're like lines or dots and spots. Them ones are flowers. We've got animals and food. And then we have ones that are of something, like rainbows or like music notes and stuff. So that's what's in there. And then of course we've got the fabric. So if you've stayed this long, it probably was to see all the fabric. So I decided to do all these in like color code. I could have done it in a lot of different ways, like the fabric way, what they were, like cotton versus rayon and velvets and everything. That's how I had them at the farm, like in boxes, but I just thought it'd be more aesthetically pleasing just doing it like this. In the future, I may have to build up though, whether that be getting a few more size, like that size, and popping you know, a couple more up here, or getting full on ones, like doing another full 8 up there plus another little 4 cube. But I think if I do go higher, I'm gonna have to staple them into the wall, because already they're a little bit, they're only a tiny bit, and I think it's because there's like gutter things, I don't even know what you call them, around the room, so that's probably why you can do that. But yeah, I didn't want to damage the walls, that's all. So I've got some that are on the bolts from Spotlight, so they're just sitting there. I could have unwound them, but I ended up not having room anyway. Now, so originally the white is supposed to be over here, but when I added in the last line of fabrics, once I got the new backing boards, I started from the bottom and then that ended up over that side. So I could change it, but that would take a mammoth effort, because I'd literally have to take every single one of these out and move them. And I don't really want to do that. But we'll start from this side. So yeah, I'm just gonna do like a slow pan across them all. also just gonna jump on real quick. Look what arrived. So yeah, got that one made. And it's looking awesome. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, that's a lot of fabric behind me. I'm really happy with how it turned out. As I said, I would have probably preferred the white to be over that side, but oh well. And I've done it like in a, yeah, like it kind of zigzags down. Anywho, I hope you enjoy this video. This one probably will be quite short compared to my other videos, just because the nature of the video. There's only so much I can show you or so much I can talk about and stuff and explain. If you have any questions about what I have, what I use, just let me know in the comments. I'll try and answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!